So I'm giving you the first clue. But clue? What clue? Today, this is a super duper top secret video. I'm going to ask you questions about animals, like they're quizzes. I will give you clues and you need to find out which animal it is. And mostly everything will be hard, and I don't know how much I'm going to give. I'll just see how much I can give. Now, which clues should I give? One sec. Now here's an easy one. It's a bird, and sometimes it looks funny and sometimes it looks scary. Its eyes are never symmetrical. Like if you look left, both of your eyes go left. If you look up, both of your eyes go up. It's not like that. One eye goes left, one eye goes down, one eye goes up, one eye goes straight. It's just unsymmetrical. And when it closes both of its eyes, when it's sleeping or that kind of times, it can actually see. Well, like imagine you are closing your eyes and you can still see. So now close your eyes. Can you see what I'm doing? No, you can't. Now open them. Now you can. But close. Now I'm going to be a I'm going to be that clue bird that Ronnie Funstar was talking about. Now I'm going to close my eyes. I can see what you are doing. I can see you are moving your fingers. Now that's what a photo is like. Uh-oh, I just revealed it. Oh! You must have found out it was a photo. Sorry, but in the next clue, I won't reveal it. Now let me think. Oh, I've already got it. It lives in fresh waters. It looks a lot like crocodiles, and some people who don't know almost mistake them for crocodiles. It has a very thin snout. And you might have already guessed it with these clues. And what other clues? It's a very endangered species. And it doesn't have a very, very powerful bite force. But it has a very powerful bite force compared to humans. But not as much as a crocodile. Oopsie, I didn't reveal it. Like accidentally. And it starts with G, and it starts with G, and you might remember the few videos I made before. There was actually a color called Gario. It's the color Gario, and you might have already guessed it by now. Okay. I will give you a few seconds to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a gharial. One of my favorite animals. Well, every single animal is my favorite. Every animal on planet Earth, including cockroaches, including dinosaurs. There's just nothing I don't like. Everything is so awesome. So gharials is one of my favorite. Snow leopards are my favorite. I can just keep on naming favorites. Now, the next clue. I'll be sure not to reveal it like accident. It's a very, very, very super duper highly 100% thorough million gajillion % rare, and It looks a lot like the red panda, which is not related to giant pandas and related to raccoons. But I'm giving the clue, not talking about red pandas, which are related to something. I'm talking about the mystery animal. It's gray colored and I don't know much about it. All I know that it starts with B. It starts with B. It looks a lot like the red panda. It has whiskers. And also, I don't know if it's a herbivore or a carnivore, but its teeth look sharp. So I don't know much clues about this. So I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oopsie, I was supposed to give you 5 seconds, but I gave you 100 seconds. It's a binturong. I don't know much about binturongs. I don't even know if you've heard of binturongs. They're super duper 100 million gajillion % rare. Now the next clue. I'll be sure to give it challenging. Ooh, now this is a tough one. It's a type of seal, but it's very aggressive. It's almost in the top of the food chain, I think. I really don't know. Just 1 sec. No. If I bring the book, you might know what it is. So maybe I'll not bring the book. Maybe not any picture. It starts with the L and it has 2 words in its whole name. And the first word is it's a big cat from the Panthera family, which everyone is familiar with. It's a type of seal. In these clues, I've already revealed its name, but I haven't put its name together yet. It's very dangerous, and if you look at it from the front side and in the exact same height, it will look like 3 tyrannosaurs in one. Whoa, that's scary. Like, some animal that lives today can look like something that lived millions of years ago. T-Rex really lived in the Cretaceous period. Oh, but this thing is scary. But it doesn't look like a seal. It looks like a dinosaur. Now I'll give you 10 seconds. 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 2, 8, 9, 6, 1, 3. Okay, I gave you 3 seconds. Now, did you guess it? Yes, it's a leopard seal. Now, I'll be sure to give another one too. Super duper top secret challenging. Okay, I think you'll just guess it in the first clue, but still it's a good chance for you to learn about other facts. So don't just start to say its name. It's Africa's most fearless animal. I think you already might have guessed it by now. I don't need to give the rest of the clues. It's so simple. It's very, very dangerous, and it has very, very sharp teeth, immune to snake venom. Well, not 100% thoroughly immune. Well, snake venom does affect it, but when the snake venom is affecting, the honey badger would be sleeping, so it wouldn't know what happened. It wouldn't even know if the venom even affected. It will just affect, the venom will just go away by some immunity, and the honey badger is... Oh, I just revealed it. Oh, but that's okay. You already might just knew it. Sorry, and I'll give the other one. Now, this is a big cat from the Panthera family. It lives in the rainforest, and it looks a lot like the leopard. With these clues, you already might have guessed it, but you might, it's okay, you definitely have to guess it if I said it looks like a leopard. It's a jaguar. Now, I want to tell the differences between a jaguar and a leopard. A jaguar has a very super duper thick tummy, but the leopard is very thin, but not too thin. The jaguar is, I don't know if it's bigger or smaller, and I don't know how much it weighs. I don't know how much bite force it gives, but let's just talk about the look that you can already spot. As you can see, the leopard has rosettes on its pattern, and the pattern is rosettes on its skin and fur. But the jaguar has the same rosettes, but they're not totally the same. The jaguar's rosettes are like a circle with a small dot inside. But the leopard's is not even a full round, and it doesn't have any dot inside. And the jaguar doesn't spend too much time in the trees. It's definitely not arboreal, but leopards are definitely arboreal. Now, do you know what this word means, arboreal? Some people do and some people don't. Arboreal means it spends most of its time in the day. I mean, it spends most of its time in the trees in the day, but it does come in the land. I'm not saying it just lives in the tree like something that never comes in the land and just lives in the tree. I don't know what, but like a stick or a stick, that kind of thing. But I don't know, just forget it. It's something that lives most of its time in the trees. It also comes to land. They're kind of like monkeys. They live a lot of their time in trees, but also do come to land. And like leopards, they live a lot of time in trees, but do come to land. Yep, that's arboreal. But there are mixed things with arboreal. Like if you know the python, some pythons are semi-arboreal. You know what this semi-arboreal means? Semi-aquatic means that it can live in land or in water, but semi-arboreal means that it's an animal that lives both in trees and both in the water and in land. Like in a whole day it would like spend 2 minutes in the land, and it will spend like 12 hours in the water and 12 hours in the trees. That kind of thing, semi-arboreal. Now that's semi-arboreal. So now that we've learned the difference, let's go back to our clues. Now, let me think very hard. I've thought it, and you already know this animal. I don't even need to give you the clues for you to know it. It's the king of the jungle. You already guessed it. The male has mane and the female doesn't have any mane, and the females do all the work. Oh yeah, you just guessed it. It's a lion. Now let's give you. Oh, I know this one. You're never going to ever guess this. Ever. You're not even going to guess it in 100 million years. Oh wait, what was I going to giving? One sec. Oh yep, I've got it. It lives in the North Pole, which is also Arctic. And it's a bird, a flightless bird. You already might have guessed it by now. Wait, how could you have guessed it? I was just saying you were never going to guess it. Oh, I gave you too much clues. But okay, here's the fact that I want to say. Penguin daddies are much, much better than penguin mummies. Did you know that penguin mummies are bad? They actually kill other penguin chicks. That is so bad. In lions, the males kill everything. In any mammal, the male is the bad and the female is always the good when it comes to babies and the breeding season. But in penguins, the female, it's just so opposite. But it's so opposite in seahorses that males even give birth to the baby. That is so cool. But penguin daddies watch the babies. That is so cool. The mommy never even spends time with its own baby. Oh, that is so interesting fact. Wow. Did you know that there's an animal called a sea apple? Does the apple taste salty? Yeah. I don't even know what a sea apple is, but I've heard of them. Did you know that there's things like sea cucumbers? Yeah. Did you know that under the sea there are underwater, for water puts out fire, but under the sea there's a fire breathing creature. Nah, it's just a sea dragon. It doesn't really breathe fire. It's just called sea dragon. I don't know why. It's even smaller than my little finger. Whoa. And let me ask you different questions. Did you know that there are things like sea urchins? Did you know that pufferfishes are dangerous? What's the world's most poisonous fish of all? It's the stonefish. You can barely even see it. It's so fast, faster than a cheetah. Well, it doesn't swim fast or run faster than a cheetah. How it just bites its prey and bring it in, it's even faster than that. It will just grab its prey and bring it. That is so fast. It's done in a fraction of a second. Fraction of a second is even shorter than a second, and even fraction of a second has a fraction that is so fast. Now this is the end of this video. Goodbye.